Okay. All right, let's go. So, welcome back. Today's the 9th
of
December.
Yep.
Still December. And it's raining out, but we'll be here this weekend.
Yes, sir.
To take care of things. So I need to tell you a funny story. So I was going to the post office, I think it was Tuesday, and I walked around the corner at Monteverde and 6th, and there was this lady was there, and she had an LBD, little brown dog.
Okay.
And she said, Chip, I watch your vlogs and I read your Friday letter every single week, and I love it. You guys are so witty, and it's informative.
She's watching this? And she said that? Witty?
She watches this, and she's making
she thinks we're witty.
Compliment about our wit and cynicism. And I said, well, yeah, thank you. And I didn't know her. I didn't recognize her. And she said, I'm sorry. And she said, my name's Catherine, but you can call me Kate. And I said, oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Miss Kate. Thank you so much. And she said, I need to tell you something. She said, a lot of men grow a beard to hide a weak chin. But I knew you before you grew that beard for Movember. And I think you have a magnificent chin.
Wow.
And at that point in time, I didn't know what to say.
What do you say to a compliment like that?
So I thanked Kate, and her dog her LBD was happy to see me as well. And I complimented her, and I said, I'll see you soon. Take good care.
Okay.
And she said, take good care back to me.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my story. It was just a wonderful encounter with one of our residents.
Strong chin rarig.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah, I think Santa's bringing me a razor, so I'm not sure how long this is going to last. So
well, we're all excited to see that chin again.
Thank you to all of you who took part in a very healthy council meeting. That's the way democracy is supposed to work on Tuesday. Thank you, council, for your work. We did get clear direction from council on several items, and it's recorded if you want to watch it again and you think we're not interpreting things correctly. And we're going to meet next week, you and Fred and Bob and I, and then the mayor and Mr. Barron probably later in the week to talk about the police department remodel, where we go from here. I know that we talked about it among ourselves the last couple of days, so we'll get that going, or keep it going. Just to note, we do have a lot of sick employees, some of whom have COVID. We're family members who have COVID, and others have the flu and other items. So please be patient with us and take care of yourself. And then again, just one quick reminder that we do have a special city council meeting on Tuesday at 4:30. Again, we get to stop saying it next week, but we'll thank Councilmember Tice for her service. We have a little gift for her, and we'll welcome Ms. Dremoff, and we'll swear in Ms. Dremoff, Councilmember-elect Dremoff, and Mr. Barron and Mayor Potter. So it's a good celebratory. No business other than the celebration and the election results certification. So
great.
That's what I got, bud.
Okay. Planning Commission next week. We are back in person. So last Planning Commission meeting, they said we're coming back. So we'll be here in the chambers Wednesday, but it's also the hybrid model, just like City Council does. Right. So if you want to participate virtually, that option is still there for you.
Perfect.
So we'll be here. As you mentioned, the Public Works staff is going to be on call this weekend for storm cleanup. So if you see something down, give the city a call. You can call the police dispatch.
Yep.
That's probably the best way to get through, and they'll be able to contact our teams as needed. So
yeah, we're pretty cleaned up from the earlier storm. All the catch basins are vacked out, and all the pine needles Jimmy's been running around. So everything's pretty cleaned up.
Really
so
good
we'll
out
see.
there.
We'll see. It's like a 90% chance of rain tomorrow or something, 80%.
Yeah. So just be safe out there. We do live in a forest. Speaking of forest, Public Works has been busy planting trees around town. 22 have been planted since October, which includes the Chip Rarig commemorative cedar tree in front of City Hall. Check it out. It's a beauty. It's got a real strong chin.
I like a cedar.
A cedar with a real strong chin. That's right. We got 86 trees left to go. Big thanks to CERT and the VIPs for the volunteer lunch this week. That was wonderful. I know you weren't able to attend. You were really sorry about that, but you had a prior engagement. But Maxine and I did go up there along with several of the city council members, and and the chief and Commander Watkins. And it was a lovely event. So thanks to all the volunteers around the city. That's one of the things that makes this place so special.
100%.
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm on the awards and grants committee of the Carmel-by-the-Sea Rotary. So and that was my first meeting, so I really needed to be there. So
Important
I'm sorry
stuff,
I couldn't
though.
make it. Yes, thank you for representing
Of
and
course,
Maxine as well.
I'll go eat delicious wood-fired pizza any day of the week if you need me to.
It's the bomb.
It is
Stuff
really good.
So good.
Let's see. The city hall will be closed starting the 23rd of December and reopening on the 3rd. That's important to everybody, including those out in the development community, because if you're working on a project, just know that you need to get your stuff in before we close up, because we will not be here starting the 23rd, and we won't be back until
Which is
the 3rd.
2 weeks from today.
That's right.
So we'll do a vlog reminder next Friday, whatever that date is, and then we'll do one on Thursday, the 22nd.
Yep. And then the last thing I have, trying to keep this under a half hour, this week at the city council meeting, the city council adopted a update to the city's historic context statement. So big kudos to our long range planning team, which is Marnie and Catherine. Catherine Wallace did the lion's share of the work on that and did a fantastic job.
Great document.
It is a very, very important document. It's worth the read. We're going to link it in the Friday letter. You can find out all sorts of interesting facts about the city. One of them that I just found out myself actually is that in 1903, speaking of post offices, Frank Powers went to Washington, D.C. and lobbied for the first post office here in the city of Carmel-by-the-Sea. I mean, that post office is so important to the city. That's where it came from. 1903. Frank Powers
Old
went.
Frank, yep.
Do you know, I think I told you, but how many mailboxes do you think? 8. That's right, there was 8 mailboxes at the city's first post office, which was located in the general store. So it's so fascinating.
Yeah,
and you can read about
great.
that and
So
so
true.
many other interesting facts. It's a really thick document. There's a lot in there.
I think that in the letter that you send to new property owners, and we talk about things like short-term rentals and being here to help, but I mean, adding a link to that document on our website will really give people kind of a real true perspective of our history.
Absolutely. So that's
great.
what I have.
All right, 6 minutes and 53 seconds.
Not bad.
Take good care.
Take good care.